What digital brush settings mimic traditional art? Imagine holding a real paintbrush or pencil, feeling the texture and seeing how the strokes vary. Now, with digital tools, you can recreate that same feeling. The secret lies in customizing your digital brushes to mimic traditional art. First, focus on the texture settings. Adding a grainy or paper-like texture to your brush tip makes digital strokes look less flat and more like real materials. This texture influences how the brush interacts with the digital canvas, giving strokes an organic feel. Next, look at opacity and flow controls. Lowering these settings allows you to build up color gradually, just like layering watercolor or ink washes. When you press harder with your stylus, the stroke becomes darker or more opaque, mimicking physical pressure. Pressure sensitivity is key here. It adjusts how the brush responds to your stylus pressure, creating natural variations in stroke thickness and darkness. This makes your digital art feel more alive and less mechanical. The shape of your brush also matters. Using brushes with irregular or bristled shapes can imitate oil or dry brushes, while smooth, round brushes work well for blending charcoal or pastel. Adjust scatter and jitter settings to add randomness to your strokes. This prevents your lines from looking too perfect and stiff, making them more like real hand-drawn lines. Blending modes such as multiply or overlay are useful for simulating how traditional pigments interact. For example, watercolor brushes often use multiply mode to layer translucent washes over textured paper. Tilt and angle sensitivity can also help. When you tilt your stylus, the brush reacts differently, just like real brushes do when angled to deposit paint or ink. Many digital artists create custom brushes designed to resemble specific traditional tools like gouache, watercolor, or ink. These brushes combine texture, pressure sensitivity, and blending options to produce realistic effects. Experimenting with these settings in programs like Procreate, Clip Studio Paint, or Krita allows you to bring the charm of traditional art into your digital work. In short, mimicking traditional art digitally is about customizing texture, adjusting pressure-sensitive opacity and flow, shaping your brushes to match real tools, and choosing the right blending modes. This way, you get the best of both worlds: the tactile feel of traditional art and the flexibility of digital tools.